All right, shalom. First and foremost, want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. All right, the brother Yeshaya, part of Men of Valor, South Carolina. And this lesson is going to be pretty much about overindulgence and bodily exercise, right? I was listening to the priest Shaman of the New York camp, GMS Overdrive 144, I think. And he did a beautiful lesson, just going into overindulgence of things and basically bodily exercise and treating your body right. We get one body, we get this temple that the Lord has, gave each and every one of us. And that's just to not haphazardly do whatever we want to, right? Gotta have discipline. All right, you gotta watch your food intake. You gotta watch alcohol intake. All right, because you can overdo it with the alcohol. I know personally. That can happen as well. All right, so it's always good to practice temperance with everything, man, because too much of anything can be a detriment to you. All right, the Lord put strong drink here, of course, for us, but not to overindulge, because if you overindulge in the strong drink, all right, then, try to make sure my phone doesn't overheat. If you overindulge in the strong drink, which is lawful for us to partake in the yayan and, the strong drink, but we have to do it in moderation, all right? It says when drinking moderately and moderately, it gladdeth the heart or something like that. All right, but not to ramble on too much. I'm gonna start off with the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10 and verse 31. Whether therefore ye eat or drink or whatsoever ye do, do all to the glory of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So whatever you eat or drink, man, we have to give it to the glory to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. And basically that goes into also, not putting anything in your body that the Lord commanded us not to. All right, not to eat, swine's flesh, sea creatures that are not meant to be eaten, shrimp, lobster, crustaceans, all that. All right, and hey, it's a beautiful thing, because if you eat, when you eat too much, when you gorge yourself, all right, especially, and I have to do a better job with this, basically eating at the right time. All right, like sometimes wait around all day or something, and then you eat, you've been drinking, doing whatever, and you eat late, and that's when your sleep is disrupted, because when you eat, your body has to digest it, and it's a whole intricacy of it, and it's work for your body to digest food, right? So when you do it close to the time where your body's supposed to be resting, you're taking away from your body actually resting and healing by putting something in your body to where it has to digest and it has to work. Okay, so the elder apostle Gabar goes into not eating after 7, 8, but every person's body is different, but the overall consensus would be not to eat too late. I mean, if that makes sense. All right, let's go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 23. Verse 21. For the drunkard and the glutton shall come to poverty, and drowsiness shall clothe a man with rags. So there you go. That drunkard, okay, that's indulging in too much alcohol, too much strong drink. Okay, glutton, all right, eating too much, man. Okay, the overindulgence can mess you up. All right, now I ain't gonna lie, I have been guilty of overindulging, but I don't do it a lot. All right, I don't really have a too much of a a big appetite like that, and that's a blessing, man. You know, intermittent fasting is a wonderful thing. All right, you know, bodily exercise too, man. It profits little, but it does profit. All right, sometimes I go on a fasted run. You know, like today I did a fasted run. All right, had a couple miles in. All right, of course I drank a little water, I think, and some caffeine, but I didn't eat any food. Okay, and you know, when you do a fasted run, it kind of speeds up the process of burning fat. All right, and you know, and everything like that, and it feels amazing, man. It might hurt, all right, but that's where, you know, if you have a workout regimen or exercise regimen, you have to take care of your body. You have to hydrate. You have to eat the right amount of carbs, protein. You know, the good fats. All right. Your body is a well-oiled machine. The Lord made it to where it's a well-oiled machine, and you have to give it the right you have to give it the right oil, and you have to perform oil changes at times, man. Detoxing, you know, staying away from certain things. Okay, right now I'm not really eating bread like that, white bread. All right, well, bread period. All right, and I've seen a lot of difference in my body. I've seen a lot of difference in I want the phone to overheat. A lot of difference in, you know, inflammation. Okay, I've lost some weight around the midsection. All right, I think I might have a gluten allergy because usually my eyes would be puffy, and you know, I was just be inflamed, man. And ever since I cut that bread out like that, I really haven't been seeing those issues, man. The water Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So yay, health is wealth, man. Yeah. So 4:14. Hey, the water Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. I call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Next scripture I'm gonna get is Sirach 31. All right. This is the book of Sirach, aka Ecclesiasticus, chapter 31 and verse 20. Sound sleep cometh of moderate eating. He riseth early and his wits are with him. But the pain of watching and choler and the pangs of the belly are with an unsatiable man. So if you're gorging yourself with food, all right, you're eating till it hurts. That's putting stress on your body. And you know, a lot of people are overweight due to the fact that they have a buildup in their digestive system, or they have a buildup in their colon. Like literally pounds of shit is sitting there, okay, in your colon. You know, and that comes from overeating, eating the wrong things, man. Not giving your body time to digest the food and pass it through before you filling yourself up with another meal, man. And you know, brothers in the truth and this knowledge, but we do have to do better with our diet, man. It says a righteous man regardeth his meat. Let's see. I think it's in the same come on, brother. Yeah, regarding his diet. Anyway, I'm gonna skip down just for time's sake. Verse 27, just as I was mentioning earlier. Wine is as good as life to a man if he be drunk moderately. What life is then to a man that is without wine? For it is made to make men glad. So there you go. All right, the Lord created wine and strong drink for us to, you know, be comforted in, you know, these perilous situations that we're in, man. Okay, especially now, you know. But if you drink too much of it, it can destroy you. It can, and alcohol is a poison, okay, and it's a depressant. So you drink too much of it, you're gonna get depressed. All right, you're gonna destroy your body, literally, man. So you know, you gotta drink it mildly. You gotta drink water with it. You gotta eat as well if you plan on drinking, you know, heavy like that. All right. I've made these mistakes, and that's why I'm able to speak on them. But wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness of the mind, with brawling and quarreling. Drunkenness increaseth the rage of a fool till he offend. It diminisheth strength and maketh wounds. So there you go. All right, so too much of that alcohol, you know, too much of that wine, it can destroy you, man. It says wine is a mocker and strong drink is raging. All right, so we gotta watch our you know, our diets, man, and our intake of everything. Yeah, and I found it. Hey, Thawadi, how about Shim Yao Shah?